Okay, so we have just got some breaking news in on the Luigi Mangione case. He has just this hour pled not guilty to federal murder charges, but we have heard from prosecutors that they are now going to seek the death penalty. So let's just have a quick recap of the case so far and then we'll get into what this means.
Accused of a crime that captivated the world.
Luigi Mangione has been the subject of growing internet fanfare.
Luigi Mangione
is the suspect in the killing of UnitedHealthcare CEO
Brian Thompson. Luigi Mangione, the accused killer,
was arrested in Pennsylvania this morning
as he sat and ate his breakfast at a McDonald's. A McDonald's employee recognized him while he was eating in the restaurant and called local police.
A story that has grabbed the nation's headlines.
The death penalty potentially on the table in one of his cases.
Boy then, when he plays the video, he fires those shots at Thompson.
Okay, so just this hour we have the updates that Luigi Mangione is facing the death penalty possibly and has pled not guilty to all federal charges. So a big question that's come up from a few people is that this murder of course happened in New York and New York doesn't have the death penalty. So a lot of people were thinking that Luigi, there's no chance that he will get the death penalty. But now obviously the death penalty is on the table. Now the reason Luigi Mangione can be sentenced to death despite New York State not having the death penalty is because he's being prosecuted under a federal law, not state law. While New York abolished its death penalty statute in 2007 after a 2004 court ruling rendered it unconstitutional, the federal government retains the authority to seek the death penalty for certain crimes, regardless of a state's own laws. In cases where crimes cross state lines or involve federal jurisdictions such as organised crime, terrorism, large-scale drug trafficking or murder of federal officials, or are deemed to violate specific federal statutes, the US Department of Justice can step in and prosecute the case in a federal court. Now, because Luigi Mangione has been charged with a crime that meets these federal criteria, federal prosecutors can pursue the death penalty even though the crime occurred in a state that had outlawed it. This is a really interesting legal distinction to do with the dual sovereignty of the American legal system, where state and federal governments can operate independently and both prosecute crimes according to their own laws and procedures. This is quite unusual. It's quite different to this situation in Europe. Now, the reason why the case is federal is because Mangione allegedly fled from New York City, which obviously is located in New York State. He crossed over state lines into Pennsylvania and was apprehended there. When he was arrested, he was in possession of an untraceable firearm and a silencer. This movement across state boundaries and the use of interstate communications, which would be his mobile phone and any communications he did at the time, that will bring the case under federal jurisdiction. Before we continue, we're just going to have a quick word from today's video sponsor.
Covered wooden signs have a timeless charm, blending rustic warmth with protection from the elements to preserve both their beauty and message. Covered wooden signs are just the perfect addition to any park or woodland trail. Let's build more of them and bring more elevated, dry, sheltered overhangs to every corner of the world. The optimal location for a covered wooden sign is next to an open-top waste bin, especially if that bin is overflowing with sugary, sticky waste and fruit scraps. This message was brought to you by the Committee for the Advancement of Wasps and was funded by the Wasp Nest Advocacy Organization.
This is only one of many videos I've made and I'm going to make on this topic. If you've watched this far, maybe you'll want to watch some more. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified when I next upload a video. Thank you so much for watching today, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, then here's another one I think you should watch, and here is one that YouTube thinks you should watch. And oh look, there's a subscribe button as well. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Can't wait to see you there. We've just about got enough time for an end credits joke. What's a computer's favourite snack? Chips, of course, but make sure they don't have any bugs in them.